It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 25th of February. I'm Michael Groff. It's another warm one out there today. Temperatures well above average. Highs mid to upper 80s this afternoon. Same thing tomorrow. Same thing Thursday. But as we get to the weekend, a pattern change does start to emerge here over the southwest as a series of weather disturbances will track across the region. And that should bring about cooler temperatures, some breezy conditions, an increase in clouds, and maybe, just maybe, we could get a few showers across parts of the region. We'll talk about that and everything else too as we dive on in and discuss. First, the almanac from yesterday. 86 degrees was the afternoon high. How about 53 for that morning low? 72 and 51 are the averages for this time of year. 91 that record high, so we weren't far off. Outside now just before 2 o'clock, mostly sunny sky. We're sitting at 84 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 25, humidity 11%. Winds are light and the barometer is falling. Satellite picture out here across the west. Some high clouds to the north of us. But generally speaking here in Arizona, it is mostly clear as high pressure is anchored over the state and will remain so for the rest of the week. The watch warning map. All the action is found either to the north of us with some snowflakes flying across parts of the Intermountain West or off to the east. But for the most part, really across the country, things are relatively quiet. Convective outlook for today, we don't anticipate any organized severe weather. And the precipitation outlook, this is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing statewide, not much. Now, there might be just a little bit of light precipitation over the higher terrain of central and eastern Arizona, but even at that, not anything overly meaningful or widespread. And we'll talk about why that is right now as we get to the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go, the GFS, the 12Z run valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure remains here over the southwest. And so with those heights above average, what it means down at the surface for the rest of this afternoon, sunny sky, and we should see temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 80s. Again, keeping in mind that typically this time of year, we're in the lower 70s. For tonight, clear sky, lows in the 40s in the cool spots, but low to mid 50s for the urban core. And then tomorrow, it's more the same. Do keep in mind that this is the 12Z run. The banner up there says 06Z run. I don't know why. But anyway, there you go. High temperatures tomorrow will generally be in the mid to upper 80s. And again, the warmest desert spots could be flirting with 90 degrees. Same story on Thursday. Highs 85 to 90 across the deserts, including here in Phoenix. And the sky is mostly sunny. Let's go to Friday. We've got an area of low pressure off to the north and west of us. For the day on Friday, though, we look to be dry. Maybe a small increase in clouds later in the day. High temperatures still topping out in the mid to possibly upper 80s. But here we go to the weekend, and the weather pattern is going to start to change. We see this area of low pressure, and the last few runs of the GFS have tracked it a little bit further to the north, with the center of this low crossing across, moving across Nevada, maybe northern Arizona, southern Utah. And so as a result, for us, some breezy conditions at times, a few clouds with this, and temperatures will be lower, but I don't think we're going to see any chance of precipitation with this feature coming through. The chance of rain mathematically isn't zero, but it's so low that we're not going to put it in the forecast. High temperatures on Saturday should top out generally in the low to mid 70s. On Sunday, a few clouds, high temperatures mid 70s or so, maybe upper 70s for the warmest desert spots. Now, as we go to next week, another area of low pressure is shown to come into the western states, but models have had this tendency to show it a little bit further to the north. It's a slow-moving system and may actually be a series of short waves that carve out a trough to the north and west of us. And there will be some moisture around here, maybe enough for at least an isolated shower or two. We'll put a slight chance of showers into our forecast for Monday, but this is nothing to get too excited about. Nevertheless, temperatures will be down a bit with highs again somewhere likely in the mid 70s with this. And any real chance of precipitation probably confined to northern and eastern Arizona with a feature like this. But again, we'll keep an eye on things and see how this progresses. Maybe we could at least get something out of this, and we'll have to see how it evolves because there is some larger model spread as we get out here toward the middle part of next week. Here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 4th of March. And again, that area of low pressure is off to the north and west of us. And there could be an isolated shower around here, but for the most part, the precipitation chances should be to the north. But temperatures will be down. At least we're not going to be near 90. Instead, we'll have highs likely in the 70s. Going out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 6th of March. And we still have a little baggy trough here over the southwest potentially, so there could still be some clouds and temperatures holding relatively close to average. I'd say highs probably still in the mid-70s, maybe upper 70s. Looking at rainfall for Phoenix off the GFS ensemble out through the 11th of March. And the ensemble mean is almost 0.2 of an inch here. The European ensemble, pretty much the same story with the ensemble mean right about 0.2 of an inch. So we are looking at, again, a possibility for at least slightly more active weather next week. But boy, for an area that could really use some rain, it's just not looking like we're going to see anything significant or widespread anytime soon. Looking at temperatures off the national blend of models, we're going to keep it warm for the rest of this week, but the trend is down for next week. High temperatures getting closer to average, although still a few degrees above where they ought to be for this time of year. And overnight lows will trend down just a little bit as well. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube and make those monetary contributions to us. Or you can donate directly via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is that PayPal address. It's groffshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. Talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out her blogs, videos, everything Michelle related. It is linked up down in the description. Or, of course, you can always just check out our streaming station if you want. You know, that's also Michelle related. It's Michelle and Mike related. It's available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX, the most chaotic mix of music you'll ever hear. And again, linked up in the description, or of course, go to kmgx.com and check it out that way. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, so greatly appreciated. Please be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and you guys have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Tuesday.